Hey, you guys. Oops, where are you? Here you are. Hey, you guys. No countdown, no wind up. Just straight to it. Yep, no foreplay. Just straight to it. So, how you guys doing tonight? I'm calling this the first episode of The Late Show with David Watts. Arthur should be off female to avoid Astron 76 turn 1 5 year journey. That's not going to stop them. I'm looking at this thing. It says the first Mars mission may be all female astronauts to avoid people having sex during the 1.5 year journey. Like women can have sex with each other? Zero gravity? That might be something. This is crazy. So, you know what? Okay, it's going to sound crazy, you guys, but I was told that a lot of these missions... No countdown, no wind up. Just straight. Okay. I was told sometimes during these Mars missions that the astronauts have sex because they've been wanting to do research on sex in zero G. Like, that's what I heard. I don't know. I have yet to go on a Mars mission, lunar mission, or outer space mission, or join a Mile High Club, or kissing an airplane. But I have a good authority that our tax dollars pay for that. So I'm sure somebody somewhere got research on what was going on, and that happened. You know, I'm not saying it happened, but I'm not saying it didn't. Okay? I'm just saying something like that could have happened. You know, I don't know, but it makes sense, right? I mean, I think that's something worth studying. I think, but you know. I don't know. So here's a video I want us to watch. Check this out. Can you hear this? Let's see. This is funny. Oops. Play.
I'm Jesse Thomas.
Let's stop them.
That's the spirit.
I'm looking at this thing. This is the first Mars.
I didn't think it would work. God of the new world, which achieves man death, now available in the store.
That's crazy. I'm just saying that is crazy. Can you imagine? Like if you really, you know, let's see, program preview. Okay. So you guys, I'm just saying this. So I wanted to talk to you guys tonight about some things I've come across my social media feed and some things I've been thinking about doing. I mean, like, I know I'm doing the challenge Bet on Me, right? But I'm also doing a new comedy series called Coach. We released the first pilot episode last week. And hey, like every episode of things, there's going to be some bumps. There's going to be some hiccups. You know, we got to get it back. If you guys ever looked at The Simpsons when it first came out, when it was just a short on the Tracy Ullman show, that's where The Simpsons came from. I don't know if you know. For those Simpson aficionados out there, if you know, you know. But the first sketches and stuff was terrible. I was like, but now it's its own series. I heard it's like $700,000 per episode to produce an episode of a 30-minute Simpsons series. It's almost $1 million. I'm like, is that animation that good where it's almost $1 million? What could I do with $1 million in animation like that? But I digress. So I just wanted to kind of talk about that. I thought it was important that I talk about that. No. I thought it was important that I talk about the fact that we have a new series called Coach. and it's based on this guy who has a small streaming network, purely coincidental, right? Because we have a medium-sized streaming network and we're growing. Okay, and he basically gets tired of being behind the camera. He wants to be in front of the camera, and he's like, come hell or high water, I'm not gonna do this, right? I'm not gonna do this anymore. And that's kind of his thing. He is determined to be a coach and a motivational speaker. And so he goes on YouTube University, which he has convinced himself that he can learn anything he wants there. So he goes to and he's looking for speakers, and he comes across this guy named Sean Fair. And he goes, yeah, I'm going to copy this guy. That's what I'll do. I'll copy what he does, and I'll be successful, because this guy looks moderately successful, right? And the funny thing is, Sean Fair is a real person. He's a real person. Yes, he's a personal friend of ours. But I use Sean because, one, we know him. One, he's really funny, and he's got a sense of humor. And of course, we're not making him look crazy. If anything, the protagonist, Coach, looks crazy because he's trying to do everything Sean Fair is doing. But you're going to see throughout the as the series goes and throughout the season, you're going to see him try and really get more like Sean Fair, but really he's going to wind up, like following Sean Fair, and some other stuff's going to happen. It's going to be funny, but you gotta watch it. So we have a new media partner, People Helping People. Jeffrey Mott, wonderful guy. He's incredible, and he's the one that actually got me interested in the switcher I'm actually using now. As you guys know, I'm a big technophile. I just love equipment. I do. And I got this kind of OC deck. You can't actually see it. Let me see if I can switch cameras here. Okay. So if you guys can see this, okay, that's not really helping. So it's basically, it's a portable case with a monitor in it, switchers, and I have a camera attached to it, which you can probably see right here. This is one of the cameras. And let's see here. So you can't really see it, but it's here. But he also just sends over another switcher. So these things are like, $1,000. But he is one of my media partners, so he said, "Hey, man, check this out. Let me know what you think of it." You can see I haven't taken out the box yet. It's very, now my monitor, my switcher here is definitely a step down, but it's got a self-contained case, which is what I like. But this one is like an ISO. It is like the latest. It's incredible. As a matter of fact, let me just open it and take it out of the case here. So you guys can see it's got SDI. Our broadcast camera here is HDMI and SDI. And XR inputs. I mean, this is going to be dope. It looks like an A10 Mini, but it's got that, but it's better. It's like an A10 Mini killer. So this thing is incredible. I am so excited to use this. I got to learn it because it took me a while to learn this switcher. I got to learn this because we got a big event coming up. I want to use this. And my dogs are barking like crazy. Let me tell you, it always freaks me out because it always freaks me out because if you're a big sci-fi fan like me, you'll know that when dogs start barking, it's because there was a Terminator around. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my cameras. So the great thing is I got this app, right? We have cameras all over the property. So you think I was Scarface, right? I got cameras on the back property, cameras on the this is the west, cameras on the east, south, north, and west side of the property on the side. So I can look at all the cameras here and look and see what the hell the dogs are barking at, where they're going, what's going on. I can actually talk through the cameras. I can listen to the cameras. And that gets kind of scary, especially when you're out here in the sticks and you're like, we're just ran by the camera. So the lights up there. Why is this lit up? Now the dogs are quiet. Now the dogs are quiet. Why are the dogs so quiet? Here, boy. Here, boy. Gotta find out what the hell's going on. Well, I'm not gonna go out there. You know, like me, you think I'm trying to go out there and find what the hell? That's just like, oh shit. You go sneak up on people. My wife, she's outside the camera view, but she sneaks up and she's behind one of the lights, so I can't see her to see an outline. The dogs are barking. Dogs start barking. Then I look over here and she's standing here. I almost shit on you. I don't have a gun. Okay. You want some of this? God. Oh God. My son had to go up. You know, of course, it's getting winter time, and I think the lights went light. The sun went down. What time is it? 6:43. I thought it was like 9 o'clock. The sun went down tonight at about 5 o'clock, 5:30. Right. So I told my son, hey, you got to go get the trash cans because you didn't get them last time, and they've been out overnight. Right. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna get it. So he's like, I don't have a light, and so I had this place where we had our pet ambulance. These things called Guardian Angels, right? So you can this is so I guess supposedly EMS personnel wear them. So if you're out on the road, you can be noticed. So you press the button here. Notice, see that? So you just really take it and you clip it, magnet, and put it on your shoulder, and like this. If you're helping somebody, people can see you, right? And you know, you can turn around and have different colors or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, I said, put this on. I said, but make sure you put the white one on, right? I said, because if you put the red one on, I said, that attracts bears, right? And I said, I think, or is it white attracts bears? Anyway, he was like, you serious? I said, I don't know. I saw something on TikTok. But he had to basically go out and get the garbage cans with that. But I did that because I wanted to let him know, don't be late bringing on the garbage cans, and you won't have to become bear poop. Okay? Which I'm wondering if my dogs, I literally can see them. Okay, hold on. Okay. So I got two small dogs and a German Shepherd. A German Shepherd, we can always tell when he's barking. I see these two small dogs, and they're looking up toward the front gate. Our front gate. Can you say blessed? Our front gate is a ways up. We have a totally enclosed property. It's a ways up. And the dog's looking up toward the front gate. And I'm looking at the camera that's aimed at the front gate. And I can't see anything. But I don't see that dog either. Oh well. He'll be okay. So with that being said, I want to talk to you guys, like I said, about some stuff. I hear him barking again. Okay, so he's alive. Okay, so I want to talk to you guys about some stuff that's really going on around the world. Now, I wanted to talk about, I don't want to talk about the same stuff like, oh, Donald Trump's doing this, he's doing that, and everything. Who cares? Right? You're not giving that man no more energy. What I do want to talk about is everybody's making New Year's resolutions, and we're all waiting for January to come and everything like that. What's your resolution? What are you going to do? What are you doing? You're going to lose weight? You're going to save money? You're going to finally get that job you want? You're going to finally start that business? You're going to finally ask that guy or that girl out? What are you going to do? And why are you waiting to a certain date?
Why
Why don't you do it now? I'm not trying to put you on Front Street. I'm not. That's not what I'm trying to do. But I'm certainly trying to impress upon you the fact that you don't need a certain date on the calendar to get started. You know,
We didn't.
we didn't.
We
We said, my wife, I remember clearly, she said,
"You've been
you've been fired again.
We need
We need to start our own business."
And just
And
like
just
that,
like that,
we started,
we started our own business.
Oh,
Oh, I gotta tell you guys something funny. So about 3 days ago, I got an email from
this
this person who said,
I
I would like to talk to you about licensing my two shows on your network. And I thought, okay, this is great. Okay, what you talking about? So they said, do you put any money up front? And I was like, no. You know, we got enough content of our own. I don't need to pay. Look at them. They were, I'll be honest, on a scale of 1 to 10, they're probably a 4.7. They were almost a strong 5. But they weren't like a 10 or 11 or anything like that. And I was like, okay, I give it a shot. Black director, mixed race, mixed ethnicity cast. Okay. So I said, what we can do is we can do a pay-per-view, and then we can do that for like 6 months, and then we can go on a subscription basis where you'll get a percentage of all the watch view minutes. And they were like, okay, this sounds great, right? And said a few more questions. Then today I get an email that says, we were looking and we see that it's a black-owned television network. And most black-owned networks don't survive more than 3 years. So we would like to, one, we would show it could have longevity. Keep in mind, we've been around for 10 years. Okay. Then they said, also, because of the caliber of our film, we were hoping to, get at least a payment up front of at least $100,000. I'm thinking, it didn't cost you but $500 to make both these films. What you talking about? But I was like, okay. And then she went on to say, and plus we're looking for like a Netflix deal or something like that who has like, several hundreds of millions of subscribers. I said, okay, I wish you well. Out of here. But I was shocked because, but then I was shocked and I was a little irritated. But then I said, you know what? No. Because sometimes in life, you got to have that unmitigated gall. You got to be like, I know what I got is good. You can't tell me nothing. I made this blockbuster video on my phone, and this is going to take the world by storm. And trust me, if you believe it, what do we say? Anything you can conceive, bring yourself to believe, you can achieve. If you can imagine it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. So I was like, look at the unmitigated gall on this one. I was like, I wish you well. I didn't go back into the thing. We've been around for 10 years. We are generating money. We have over 100,000 subscribers. We have a reach of 280 million globally. I didn't go into none of that. I was like, I wish you well. Because she said most black networks don't make it past 3 years. Where's your data? Have you not done your research? But hey, go ahead. You do you. But I say that to say not about that, not about the fact that she was unrealistic, because maybe she wasn't. Maybe she's gonna get Netflix or some person that Netflix gonna be like, I love this. Let's sign a deal, right? As they're taking their mug of liquor. Holy stop! It's like, this is honey, by the way. Right. But I'm just saying, you gotta believe. You gotta believe in you. And I don't care what it is you want to do. What people tell you can't do. You believe it, you can achieve it. That's my thing for 2026. I was watching, and now I'm watching this thing earlier today about Rocky, Sylvester Stallone, right? They did a piece on him on CBS Mornings. And it was really a good piece. It was about 11 minutes long. and he talked about how he had wrote the Rocky. So Sylvester Stallone wrote the script, and nobody wanted. They wanted to buy it, but nobody wanted him to act in it. But in his mind, he only saw him as the actor. He didn't see nobody else. And then they were like, "Look, we'll give you 30,000 for the script." Then things came in 50,000, 80,000, 250,000. He said in today's money that'd be like 3.2 or 3.5 million. He said no. He said he was broke. He was living on friends' couches. He didn't have nowhere to stay. He said, but all he had was his script and his belief in himself. And finally, a studio said, all right, we'll let you make it. Now we ain't gonna give you all this money. I think they gave me $3 million or whatever to make the movie, and it was like, that's it. Well, if you've never heard of the Rocky franchise, I don't know where you've been, but I think most people on planet Earth have heard of it. So it's like that was it. He talked about his father would beat him, and then he got emotional. And I hate to see people cry. I hate to see people cry because I get the sympathetic crying where I'm like, I'll start crying, then I get pissed, right? But he was talking about how when he was receiving his Oscar, he said his parents wouldn't come. He said, and I want to see the parents all out there. And he started like breaking down. He said, children are like clay. He said, you mold them. He said, if you drop them, they get dented. He said, you can make them perfect or you can make them flawed. He said, you are the sculptor of your children. He said, sculpt them well. He said, I'm a tough guy. He said, but I'm carrying this around me for the rest of my life. I can't get rid of it. And I'm like, man, he did a few profanities. He said, because that's effing. He didn't say effing. He said the word. He said crazy. The biggest night of my life, and they refused to come and see me accepted. And it's like, damn, and that was back in the 70s when he got an Oscar for Rocky, and he said he's done things since, and, of course his parents are dead now, but he was like, that is something, he said he wanted that good job. He wanted that acknowledgement that he had done something that made his parents proud, but they wouldn't do it. And I'll tell you, a lot of times when you run into people and you're looking for the acknowledgement, or you're looking for the respect, you're looking for the sisterhood, you're looking for the love, and you don't get it. 9 times out of 10, it's not you. It's them. We have a lot of sayings over here in my home. But we said another one is a person can't pour into someone that was not first poured into them. A person cannot give you love if they were never loved. They cannot hope for you to achieve your hopes and dreams if they never achieved theirs. Okay? That's just a fact. So keep that in mind. The next time you go somewhere and you don't feel respected, you don't feel validated, you don't feel appreciated, you don't feel loved, it's probably not about you. It's about them. Love yourself. You are your own validation. You are your own source of happiness. Okay. So just wanted to come on here and share that. This is the first episode of The Late Show, right? And what do y'all think of that? Okay. I see you guys love it. So I just wanted to come on here and kind of share that with you. Every time I come on here, I'm gonna say something. What? It's 2 things. What do we say? Something you need to know, or something you need to grow. And this is definitely something you need to grow. Right? We all do. So with that, I was gonna try and show some things on social media, but I think that's pretty much it for tonight. Oh shit. Oh, let me share this. Okay, this seems important. This is on KTVU. If anybody can recognize this man, this is not a joke. This is serious. Identified at 2 p.m. December 17th. That is going to be, today is, of course, December 17th. If anybody has seen or recognized this man, please call this number, okay? If you recognize this man. Highland Hospital, Oakland, California is looking, help identifying this patient. He's obviously listed as a John Doe. Let's see here. What does he say? Visions William Chan, Highland. Oh my God, Wilma Chan. Okay, Highland Hospital, help identify the patient who came without identification. You can see right here, he's intubated. Looks like he may have had a head injury. Okay, so if anybody can identify this gentleman, please call 510-867-8370. Okay, Highland Hospital. If you can identify this gentleman here who came in, and I'm sure there's a family out there that is missing this gentleman and would love to have him back. So it's always really tough, especially around the holidays. You want to make sure that we are helping each other as much as possible. I know during this time it can be tough, especially if you are longing for family, if you don't have any family. I was thinking of doing a virtual Christmas where you can come on and we can all share some laughs and everything, and we can all kind of be your surrogate family. So if you're interested in doing that, we should put a virtual Christmas together. Just comment the word Christmas in the comment. I'll put it together, and we will do something here on Facebook in a private community where we can share, we can talk, and you don't have to be alone for the holidays. Okay. All right. I would like you to join my family. So I'm gonna say about that. You guys have a great night, and God bless you. And remember, you are the only validation you will ever need. All right. Have a great night. Talk to you later.